Today I'm going to show you our new GEO tracker. GEO stands for Generative Engine Optimization. This lets you monitor how your brand shows up across AI platforms like ChatGPT, Perplexity, Gemini, etc. Traditionally, we've tracked SEO rankings in Google using our rank tracker, but more and more users are now asking for AI tool recommendation tracking. GEO tracker shows you whether your brand is actually being surfaced in those answers from LLMs. At the top here, you can see top-level metrics that track performance in aggregate across all the prompts that you're tracking. So things like visibility, is your brand actually appearing in the LLM response? The sentiment, which is it being mentioned favorably or negatively? The average position, so how is my brand appearing against other brands? Is it mentioned first? Is it mentioned second, etc.? And then the number of citations that my brand has. So is LLMs actually referencing my website in responses in these LLM questions? I can also toggle between these metrics and see a breakdown both by the LLM, so ChatGPT, Google AI Overview, AI Mode, etc. I can also look at performance over time like our typical charts do. So sentiment over time staying relatively flat for the brand, for the keywords that I'm tracking. And that goes for any of the metrics at the top here. Finally, I can do a breakdown by prompt. So these are all the prompts that I'm tracking. For each prompt, I can see whether or not I was visible in the LLM response for that prompt, the sentiment of that particular prompt's response, whether I was mentioned, first, second, third, fourth amongst other brands, and finally, if I was cited in that response, so some of my URLs were referenced. I can also dig into that prompt's response to validate this result, and I can see that in this one, top agency-focused tools, Agency Analytics was mentioned number one by Claude and spoken about us favorably. So we're an all-in-one platform built for marketing agencies. These are all terms that would be things that we'd want to have the LLM talking about us with. Finally, the process to add prompts is pretty easy. Just like our rank tracker, I would add a series of prompts, get suggestions from AI, choose locations to track against, and then finally choose which platforms I'd like to track my prompts in. So that's the AI rank tracker in a nutshell. Reach out if you have any questions, and also if you'd like to explore the staging environment and try the demo. Thank you.